a staff member who knew me from before came up to me and was like, "Hi, Kiara, what's up?" And I'm like, "Oh, hello, yeah, just checking out the hall." And then I'm like, "Oh, what are you doing in there?" Like, "Oh yeah, I'm just I'm like the staff for one of the actors for the autograph sessions, meet and greets." And I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. Who are you protecting?" And they tell me about it, and then I'm like, "Oh, cool. I guess you have one of the Game of Thrones actors here, don't ya?" And then they said, "Oh yeah, we do. You can like totally try to go get an autograph still now." And I'm like, "Eh? I thought you have to make like early reservations and it's all sold out, booked out, reserved forever." And I was told, "Nope, not at all. And for €40, $40, I can get an autograph from Jack Gleeson, the actor from Joffrey, King Joffrey from Game of Thrones." And, you know, I spontaneously did it. Even though, you know, I didn't really like Joffrey, but that's just because he played his character so well. So, I did it. I bought a ticket, and the moment I bought it, I got extremely fucking nervous about it. I was like, shit. What do I say? And by the way, there was no one in line. No one except for like one girl. And she was not nervous at all, but she was a little bit drunk apparently. So I'm like starting to panic. I'm like jumping and walking in circles like, shit, what should I ask? Oh my god. I'm not even like that much of a big fan. I'm sorry, but I like Game of Thrones, you know? So that's when I tweeted. I'm like, what the fuck should I ask Jack Gleeson? Hoping for you guys to help me find a good, appropriate question for him. But then you guys did not. Like, most of you didn't even understand who Jack Gleeson was. What the fuck, guys? Most of you were like, who? What? So, in those short 5 minutes where I had the tweet up, I did not really get much help from you. I think one question was maybe helpful. Here we go. Holo Talk with Jack Gleeson. So I was an absolute nervous mess when I walked up to him. I said, "Hi, this is my first time doing this," which is funny because just the day before, I was the one doing so many meet and greets with my fans, and here I am at a meet and greet with an actor, and I can't fucking compose myself. So I say, "Hello, this is my first time. Sorry, I don't know." Then I asked him, "Oh, how do you like Austria? Is it your first time?" And he said, "It's his first time, yeah." I was like, "Okay, how long are you staying? When are you leaving? Don't worry, I'm not gonna stalk you. I'm just curious." He said, "Yeah, he's only here for like 3 or 4 nights. He came 2 days ago or so, and he's leaving tomorrow." And I'm like, "Oh my god, that's so short. It's your first time. You probably didn't even get to see everything properly." So I made some recommendations. Like right next to the convention venue is like a big amusement park. I told him to go there if he wants to, and that there's like, you know, people in traditional Dirndl and lederhosen running around now because of Oktoberfest and all that. And yeah, he said, "Oh, well, you can always come back, you know, even if it's short this time." Yeah. And then I asked him, since we're on the topic of traveling, I was like, "Oh, how about Japan? Have you ever been to Japan?" And he's like, "Yeah, I've been to several places in Japan." And then he started listing up all these places that he's been to. I didn't write those down because I could not remember, but he's probably been to more places in Japan than I have been to. Yeah, many places. He's done a lot of traveling. He's been from north to south all over, and he really likes it. Yeah. So then here comes the main question that I had. I asked him, "Do you know VTubers?" And he's like, "What?" And I'm like, "VTubers, virtual YouTubers." And he's like, "What? No, what is that?" So I started explaining. I'm like, well, so it's like, anime girls and boys and all that, streaming or making videos on YouTube or Twitch, And you know, it's basically like a normal streamer, but yeah, behind you know, a cute looking anime look. And so he was like, oh, I see, now I can imagine. Yeah. So what did Kiwawa do? Kiwawa showed him Takanashi Kiwawa so that he would understand better what it is. Yeah. So he says he thinks it's cool and it's interesting. He also told me he likes like Evangelion. Yeah, he likes anime. And then so this whole thing, you know, it was about, you know, getting an autograph. So of course I got an autograph. So let me show you. Da-da-da-dan! Of course, since this is my real name and I went there looking exactly like this, I got it signed as Takanashi Kiwawa! Yo! And I asked him to draw a little chicken, which is what he did on the top left. And I explained to him that because my community, you know, they consist of chickens, which probably was kind of a confusing thing to say, but yeah. It was his attempt with the chicken, and he first started out drawing it by the feet, surprisingly. He started, yeah, with the feet, and then he made a big egg on top, and then he made the head, and then I was really confused because I'm so used to Dakuma chickens, which don't have like these two body parts. It's just one big round egg, basically. And then I was like, where are the wings? And then he starts drawing these like knives stabbing into the body of the chicken. Very confusing. But yeah. In the end, even though I was a fucking nervous wreck in the beginning, I think I actually did pretty well, because once I started like chit-chatting, you know, queen of tangents, I actually was able to hold up pretty nicely and have a relatively good conversation that I'm really proud of. Yeah, and I got this autograph, which is really special. Yeah, it looks a bit better in reality. I don't know, I couldn't get a good picture for some reason. It's a bit darker in reality. Oh! I gathered back with my friends and I flexed it at all of them. I was like, look at this, and everyone was like, what? Hey, yo! What the fuck? That's so cool! Let's go! Yeah, that was a nice flex. A really nice flex. Damn, I met a famous actor. That's so cool. I think this is the first time I met someone, you know, like that, one-on-one. I think it's the first time. Yeah. Oh, it was actually like pretty normal. He was very nice. Yeah, it was very nice. And like, I even saw him, the girl before me asked for a hug and he hugged her. I didn't ask for a hug, I forgot. Big regretty spaghetti. But but yeah, he hugged her, so he's really friendly, really open and friendly.
Okay, but this is just divine, exquisite.